dun 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 dun. Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of WCW Saturday Night. As always, I am your host, the one-man commentator, the Ant One, bringing you this episode in this sold-out crowd, in this city, in this state of Mayfair, LA. And what a great episode I have for you here today, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 103. Saturday Night WCW in full force. In our opening contest, we have got Y2J going up against the British Bulldog to start us off for the night. Should be a very good way to open it up. Second match, we have got women's action. The unhinged Nikki Cross going one-on-one with the Galaxy's greatest alien, Kris Statlander. Then our third match, we have got Regal going up against Hollywood Hulk Hogan. And then for our fourth match, we have got more women's action. Peyton, Royce representing the Iconics going up against Candice, LeRae of Toxic Attraction. And then in our main event, it is a 5-man match. Brian Kendrick, Dolph Ziggler, the Hurricane, Vader, and R-Truth to determine who will become the new #1 contender for the Macho Man Randy Savage's television championship. Yes, I said originally it was going to be Fatal 4-Way, but I forgot one other competitor, so I renamed it a Fatal 5-Way match, and the Macho Man Randy Savage will be joining me live on commentary for that main event. And without further ado, let's get the show on the road. As always, a big thank you in advance to those that might watch the stream live as it goes on for the next potential hour or so, and a big thank you in advance to those that might watch the stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it, when a stream is no longer live anymore. Hope you all have had a good week so far and will enjoy hanging out with me as I stream and commentate more WCW action. And this is also my last stream of the week, so keep that in mind, because next week it'll be back to Red Dead Redemption 2. Whoop whoop, can't wait for that. But I know this is going to be a great show. WCW never fails to deliver. If you missed out on WCW programming this week, I will bring you up to scratch right now. This past Monday episode on Monday Nitro successfully retained their WCW World Tag Team title belts against the Ministry of Darkness in the Tornado Tag Team Steel Cage match for the main event on Monday Nitro. We also had the big announcement that Batista will defend his WCW World title against The Undertaker and Sting at the upcoming pay-per-view NWO Sold Out. We have also had Toxic Attraction defeating Ronda Rousey in an epic 6-women's tag team match. And then over on WCW Thunder, LA Knight keeps rising up through the ranks, defeating the Ministry of Darkness's Farouk, while we also had a champion versus champions match between the US champion DDP against the television champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Randy Savage won that match, and in the main event of Thunder was an exciting, thrilling, epic women's hardcore Extreme Rules match for the WCW Women's Hardcore Championship, Bayley versus Daphne, and in the end Daphne succeeded, retaining her belt and legitimizing her status as the WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. So yeah, that is all that you missed, all to recap on, at least the important stuff. But also, speaking of NWO Sold Out, DDP will defend his United States Championship against LA Knight at that pay-per-view. And whoever wins the Fatal 5-Way match later on in the show will not only face the champion in a non-title match on the next episode of WCW Saturday Night, but they will face Randy Savage for that title exclusively at the upcoming NWO Sold Out pay-per-view too. Anyways, enough about that. Let's focus on the upcoming match right now. British Bulldog against Y2J, Chris Jericho. This should be a banger of a match and a great way to kick off WCW Saturday Night. This is where the big boys play, and this is where the big girls play. This is the #1 wrestling company on the planet. It doesn't get any better than World Championship Wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much to everyone that is tuned in live around the world, watching on your TVs, on your monitors, at home, or attending in front row here. This is gonna be one hell of a show. WCW never fails to deliver. Never ever. Here we go. Let's get it on today. Chris Jericho, British Bulldog laying in with those punches, but Chris Jericho elbowing to the face, followed by a moonsault drop kick, springboard drop kick, sorry. And now Jericho targeting the kidneys, stomping on the wrist and the hands. Look at his go, punches left, right, center, and he ain't done with the British Bulldog yet. Elbow strike to the midsection. I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely not watching wrestling these days. Gut-wrench suplex! The reason why I'm not watching wrestling these days, monkey flip by Y2J, is because wrestling ain't good. It's pretty much dead in the water. There's no interesting characters or, you know, megastars per se, except for Roman Reigns. He's the only top megastar in today's wrestling, while everyone else is just another name on the roster that wrestles like an indie wrestler. No good gimmicks or characters, and if there are, German suplex by British Bulldog. Down goes Jericho, but not for long, as he picks him up for another punch, but Jericho blocks it, setting up British Bulldog for the suplex. No good characters or storylines in today's wrestling. It's all about work rate wrestling bullcrap, and am sick of it. Triple H is running WWE into the ground. He doesn't know how to book storylines or proper talent. And we all know how I feel about AEW. I ain't watching that shit. People think wrestling is cool today. It ain't cool today. And if you think it is, well, you're deluding yourselves. Pendulum backbreaker by Y2J. Chris Jericho to British Bulldog. Now targeting the kidney, hip, sir. The rib, sorry. Springboard moonsault. Going for the cover. I don't think it's going to be enough to take down British Bulldog for the 3 count. Nope. Kick out the count of 2 and the match continues. What is everyone doing this weekend? You got something good planned, or you're chilling out, or you don't know what you're doing yet? Suplex by Jericho. Well, it's the weekend for me. It's Saturday afternoon, to be precise. I'm just going to be chilling out and relaxing like I always do. British Bulldog kicks Jericho off his feet. Down goes Y2J. British Bulldog picks him off with a headbutt. I'm looking forward to the Fatal 5-Way match for the main event of WCW Saturday Night. Who is going to win? Who is going to become the new #1 contender for the WCW Television Championship, since we finally put to bed the rivalry between Rick Rude and Randy Savage on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night? Missile drop kick from the top rope when Randy Lion Tamer locked in. British Bulldog's in big trouble, and as you can see, Jericho applying pressure there. The neck and the spine ain't meant to bend that way, but somehow British Bulldog flips Jericho off his feet. But failing to capitalize, just standing like an idiot. Clothesline! Another clothesline! And going for a power slam. What's it going for now? Going for the pile driver! Into the cover! British Bulldog's got the match in the bag too! No! What? Are you kidding me? Jericho kicks out! Unbelievable. And Bulldog ain't done yet. He picks him up for the earning Bulldog power slam. 1, 2, that's it. No, no, not even that's enough. Jericho kicks out. British Bulldog can't afford to allow his anger to control his better judgment. Can't let emotions cloud you. It's gonna be prone to making mistakes. You gotta keep focused as best as possible and find the correct way to beat your opponent. Neck breaker, down goes Jericho into the ringside there. I don't know why British Bulldog isn't kept there. Never mind, he's going for it now. I think he realizes, yeah, I better capitalize on Jericho. Otherwise, Jericho will not only be able to catch his breath, but think of a counter strike just like he did, knee to the face. But Bulldog made him pay with a knee strike to the midsection, followed up by a suplex. Oh yeah, this is a great way to kick off Saturday night. It doesn't get any better than this, folks. Bulldog grabs Jericho for the amateur takedown. And now vicious knee to the face. And I believe Jericho has been busted wide open since that headbutt. I think it was that headbutt that British Bulldog inflicted earlier. Referee halfway through the 10 count. Come on, boys. We don't want a double count out to start off the match. That ain't good for business. You all know I do not like double count outs. Going for another running power slam, but Jericho counters it. Kick to the back of the knee. And now setting up British Bulldog for nothing as the veteran hits him in the ribs. But Jericho swoops him off his feet. Knee to the midsection. Going for the lion tamer once more. Adding pressure. Knee to the neck. Look at him go. British Bulldog's going to have to tap out. There's no way he's going to get out of it. No fucking way. Unless Jericho gets out. Yeah. Unless Jericho breaks out. I don't think it's going to be enough, man. He's going to kick you out. Guaranteed. Whoa, I was wrong. I thought British Bulldog might kick you out, but no. Hey, a win's a win. Congratulations to Chris Jericho. Great way to kick off WCW Saturday Night. Oh, yeah, he's busted wide open, all right. Look at him bleeding from the forehead, looking like a total badass, even with that poodle-like hair. Congratulations to Chris Jericho. First matches of the night are always important, just as the main events are. Anyway, we are moving on to the second match. Women's action, Kris Statlander and the unhinged Nikki Cross. This should be a good one too. Nikki Cross participated in the 6 women's match that took place on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night, which was overall the 100th episode in the WCW Universe Mode series, to compete and to be crowned the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. But alas, there was not meant to be for that woman right there, Nikki Cross, because that went straight to Daphne, and she's been on a hell of a roll for being the first ever WCW Women's Hardcore Champion. She's basically been champion now for a week. So good stuff to her, and with that successful title defense that I mentioned earlier, we will see a lot more title defenses, because it is the Hardcore Championship, and it gives the woman there a chance to win a title if they can't, for some reason, win the Women's Championship. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Nikki Cross is one of the most underrated, underappreciated women's wrestlers in the history of our sport. She is beautiful. She is entertaining. She is funny. She is adorable, all at the same time. It's really, really a shame that she hasn't been able to live to her full potential in the real wrestling world. She could have been the very well next Daphne, but turn it up to a 20. Like, be like Daphne, like a crazy woman, but add her own spin on things. Because she did pretty good as crazy, but for whatever reason, they're not pulling the trigger on it. But here comes one of my favorite women as well, Kris Statlander. A beautiful, sexy Amazon goddess. Making her way to the ring. She also tried to compete to enter for the WCW Women's Hardcore title match, but she failed to deliver. Failed to pick up the win, but that's fine. She has a chance to win here today on Saturday night to climb up the ranks. But as I said before, since now there's a WCW Women's Hardcore Championship, the chances of her getting a title shot is very, very likely. Anytime, any fucking where. If you can see Daphne, that is. She's probably in hiding as we speak. Anyway, second match, Kris Statlander and Nikki Cross. Nice little blocked it by Nikki Cross. Knee to the midsection, followed up by a neck breaker. I don't know what move that's called, but if it works, it works. Kick to the midsection, and now targeting the elbow. Not once, but twice, and it sure wasn't nice. And now for a running said leg drop, but Kris Statlander rolls out of the way. Hits Nikki Cross with a knee strike to the midsection. Going to the top rope. Get out of the way, referee. You dumb fuck. Double axe handle. And now Kris is going to the top rope again. This one was on fire. Elbow drop from the top rope into the cover, but no way, Jose, is it over. Told ya. Kris Statlander fails to get the job done. Nikki kicks out the counter 2. The match goes on. Nikki going for a knee strike to the face, but Kris Statlander blocks it. Hits Nikki Cross, picks her up for the Human Torture Rack Slam. Crossbody. Also, oh shit, I forgot to also put a recap that on Monday Nitro that the Ministry of Darkness has taken out another top competitor in World Championship Wrestling, and that person being Booker T. They brutally assaulted him backstage on Nitro, costing him bruised ribs and a broken leg. That's 4 people now that the Ministry of Darkness has taken out. First it was Bret Hart, and then it was Cody Rhodes, and then it was Eddie Guerrero, and now, as I just said before, Booker T. All 4 competitors out of action. Something's got to be done about them, man. Something has got to be done. We got to get to the bottom of this war once and for all. Something's got to give. Nikki Cross grabs Kris Statlander, but not for long, as the Galaxy's greatest alien blocks her account. Attack, picks her up over her shoulders, sets her off for the Snake Eyes. What is Statlander going for now? Knee strike to the face.
Stationary position, turns around.
Moonsault. Going to the top rope. Is she going for another elbow drop? No! Nikki Cross rolls out of the way. There's a third chance to capitalize, and she does with a swinging neck breaker, but Statlander hits her in the ribs, forcing her to break the hold, sets up Nikki for the electric chair.
What dominance.
Blocking the count again, sending Statlander on the ropes, and Nikki Cross sets her up for the swinging neck breaker. Into the cover, like a very wise. Always mind your surroundings, because if she went for the pin right there, would have been an automatic rope break. 2. No! Kris Statlander kicks out. The match goes on. Picking her up. Now she's going to go for it again. Swinging neck breaker. Into the cover as Nikki Cross going to pull off a huge win. 2. No! No, at least not yet. As Statlander still finds strength left in the tank to fight. Kicks out the counter 2. The match goes on. Nikki Cross on the top rope, telling her to get up so I can come down on you like a ton of bricks. Now she goes. Crossbody, but nobody home. Completely jumping over Statlander's head, but with Statlander dazed and confused, and allow Nikki Cross to quickly recover and throw her opponent into the turnbuckle, only to be met with an elbow strike to the to the face. 4-way slam.
We are beginning to reach a point of death. And look at this now. Bad
Chin lock.
trouble. Tap out. She's got a tap
I don't think Nikki Cross is going to tap out. Told you! When there's a will, there is a way with that young lady right there. Snap suplex into the cover. Mind your surroundings. Rope break, you dumbass. Leg drop. And they go for another leg drop. Go, but nobody held. But Statlander rolls out of the way. Great match here, I must say. We already had a good opening match. And now we got a great women's action going on right now. Electric chair locked in. Into the cover. Statlander's gonna win. Or not, as the referee very wisely saw Nikki Cross's arm under the bottom rope, forcing him to break the pin. Nice little counter there by Kris there. Going for the neck breaker. And now targeting the elbow. 1, 2, 3. Slamming Statlander's head 3 times into the ropes. To the mat, sorry. What's going on with me today? Statlander's fighting back. Look at her go with all of her might. Showing the world why she is an Arizonian goddess. Leg toss. And now stomp to the elbow. And look at the strength on this woman. Military press. What goes up must go down. But Nikki Cross no sells are kicking Statlander off her feet, setting her up for the swinging neck breaker. Can she lock it in? She does. Swinging neck breaker, going for the cover. This could be it for Nikki Cross. This could be a huge win for her career, and she gets it. Congratulations to Nikki Cross. Well-earned victory. Unfortunately for Kris Statlander, that's another loss in her favorite cap. Bad luck. Well, there's always next time for Statlander, I suppose, but she seems to be on a losing streak as of lately. Is it just me? Or she really is on a losing streak? Because I think she is. Over the last few matches that I have put Statlander in, she has just lost. Guess she's on a bad luck. Anyway, third match of the show, William Regal versus Hollywood Hulk Hogan. That's right, folks. The Hulkster has ditched his red and yellow Hulkamania to go back to his NWO roots. Black and white Hollywood style, after finally reuniting with Scott Hall and Nash to reform the New World Order, where they decimated the Ministry of Darkness on the last episode of WCW Saturday Night, which was also the 100th episode in the WCW Universe Mode series. And here he is right now, still keeping it up with his NWO mates. I'm sure he's proud of the fact that Scott Hall and Kevin Nash retained their World Tag Team title belts on this past episode of Monday Nitro. And I'm sure, speaking of them, they will be proud and know they're going to see Hulk Hogan potentially defeat William Regal. But upon saying that, never count out William Regal ever. Because that man, the British brawler, he will fight tooth and nail to secure a victory by any means necessary. Just watch out for those brass knuckles, man. They're no easy feat, man, to withstand. I've been hit with a brass knuckles before by him, and it hurt like a fucking bitch. Why did Regal hit me with the brass knuckles? Because I really wanted to feel the impact of the steel brass knuckles. Was it stupid? Probably. It probably was stupid, but I wanted to know what it felt like, and I did, and it hurt like a bitch for a week. I believe this is William Regal's first time here on WCW Saturday Night, because we've seen him on Nitro, we've seen him on Thunder, but we've never really seen him on a Saturday Night episode or an arena until right now. But as always, there's always a first time for everything. Expect the unexpected when you're watching World Championship Wrestling.
William Regal forces his opponents to show him the respect that he believes he deserves.
Here we go! Hollywood Hulk Hogan with the NWO theme song! Air guitar, classic from that man right there. It seems to me that the rivalry between Hulk Hogan and The Miz has come to an end. We really haven't seen The Miz since losing to Hulk Hogan during the retirement match at Starrcade, failing to end Hulk Hogan's career. So either The Miz is licking his wounds or he is just completely done with his obsession to destroy Hulk Hogan and remove him from WCW once and for all. And as you can see right now, Hulk Hogan doesn't give two shits about The Miz. He's defeated him. He has proven to the world that he deserves to still hang with the big boys here in WCW, and he ain't going anywhere anytime soon. And it's always a pleasure to have that man in a WCW ring. If he keeps this up, I might have to give him another world title shot down the line. He's more than well earned it. Look at him go. Those 24-inch pythons in full display for you wonderful fans in attendance and those watching around the world on your TV monitors and computer screens all around the world in your homes. That NWO thing never gets old. I don't think we've ever seen Hulk Hogan versus William Regal either, so there's always a first time for everything. Regal overpowering the Hulkster, setting up for the rolling powerbomb. And he picks up the Hulkster once again and hits him with another suplex. Nick suplex, I think that's what it's called. Stomping on the wrist of the Hulkster. Already locking in the chin lock. But no way, Jose, you're going to make Hulk Hogan tap out without doing at least a moderate amount of damage. Power slam by the Hulkster, followed up by a kick to the elbows. 2, 3 to the wrists and the hands, sorry. And he's going for it again. And we know that with Hollywood Hulk Hogan in full view, he will be dirty. He is dirty as they come. He isn't afraid of cheating. He isn't afraid of the eye raking, the back raking, unhanded dirty tactics, anything to ensure himself a win. The Miz! The Miz's music! The Miz is back! What the hell? It seems to me that he is far from done with Hulk Hogan, and now William Regal capitalizes with a neck breaker. The Miz's music playing in the background, completely distracting the Hulkster, allowing William Regal to capitalize and turn the tide in his favor. Just when we thought that the Miz is done with Hulk Hogan, he completely blindsides us there with his music playing, distracting Hulkster completely, throwing him off his game. And this could very well be the end of Hulk Hogan. Oh no, as he sets up William Regal for the roll-up pin, but Regal kicks out without even a 1 count. But Regal sweeps the Hulkster off his feet. Grabs him by the legs, sets him up for the Regal cutter. As the Hulk Hogan, is he going to tap out? No, I don't think he's going to tap out. Nope, he rolls out. Because you know Hulk Hogan, he says, that doesn't work for me, brother. Well, let me tell you something, brother. I ain't gonna kick out. Hulkster, knee to the midsection. Shot William Regal into the turnbuckle. Despite the Miz's best efforts to ensure Hulk Hogan loses, the match is still ongoing and the Hulkster is in full control over the British brawler William Regal, at least for the time being. Nice little counter there by Hulk Hogan. Big boot to the face. Into the cover. One very good call by the referee, seeing William Regal's hand under the bottom rope, forcing the pin to be broken. Despite the incompetence of the referee, sometimes he can be very good as well. Leg drop! Leg drop! That's it for Regal! Lights out for the British brawler! What? What? Regal kicking out of the leg drop. That's unheard of! And now Hulkster getting a little mad, shoving Regal's head into the mat. Shoulder tackle by Regal. Completely nice, selling the head slam. And now Regal sets him up for the Regal press. Regal cutter, but Hulkster kicks out of it. Big knee to the face. Into the cover. Regal's gonna be a big winner. No! Hulkster kicks out. Damn, oh man. The Miz tried to cost Hulk Hogan the match. He failed. And now Regal sets up Hulk Hogan for the submission maneuver. Is he gonna tap out? If he does, that'll be huge for Regal's career. The crowd chanting one more time. Regal breaks it up. Going for the cover, is he? No. He's going for another submission maneuver. Oh my word, just raking the eyes there. Stomping on the spine. And he's going to set him up for the Regal cutter. Nope. I thought he would go for the Regal cutter, but never mind. Hulkster says that doesn't work for me, brother. Punching to the midsection of Regal. Power slam. And now targeting their hand and the wrist. 1, 2, 3. Going for the cover. But Regal ain't done. He's going to kick out, guaranteed. Told ya. But barely. That was a very weak kick out. That even surprised me. I mean, I knew Regal was going to kick out, but I thought he would have a bit more fire in him. Leg drop. Second leg drop. Will that be enough to keep down Regal for the freak out? Yes, it does. Despite the Miz's best efforts to play mind games and cost Hulk Hogan the match, it backfired in his face, and Hulk Hogan still won. Congratulations. NWO music playing in the background. Great performance there by Hollywood Hulk Hogan. The NWO reigning supreme all week long in WCW Universe mode, from Nitro to Saturday Night, baby! Right, moving on. We've got this woman's match between Peyton, Royce, and JCJ. And then in the main event still to come, it is a fatal 5-way match between Vader, R-Truth, the Brian Kendrick, the Hurricane, and Dolph Ziggler to determine who will be the next #1 contender for the WCW Television Championship. And the Macho Man Randy Savage, the TV champion, will be joining with me at ringside to call the action and give us his thoughts on who he would like to see win that match. But anyways, Toxic Attraction, they have been on a fucking roll since becoming WCW Women's Tag Team Champions, and for Britt Baker personally, WCW Women's Champion. They have just run roughshod over the women's division for the past few months and weeks. They have completely destroyed Ronda Rousey. They have beaten her in singles, they have beaten her in tags, and now here they are beating Peyton, Royce, and Billie Kay, the #1 contenders for the Women's Tag Team Championships that will be contested at the NWO Sold Out pay-per-view coming up in the next few weeks.
The future is
iconic. Last time it was Billie Kay facing JC Jane on the 100th episode of WCW Universe mode, but unfortunately for Billie Kay, she came up short. Will Peyton Royce be able to get a win for herself and Billie Kay as she takes on the poisonous pixie Candice LeRae, or will Toxic Attraction continue to dominate? We're gonna find out momentarily. Well, if you know me, guys, if you've been watching WCW Universe mode for quite some time, you know I am biased when it comes to Toxic Attraction. I always want them to win, and I want Candice LeRae to win just as much as I am biased towards the Dancing Bucks, Cisco Inferno, and Fandango. So come on, Toxic Attraction, show the world, show the women's division why you women run roughshod over the business. For some reason, my right hand is hurting. It's very weird. Very, very weird. I need to shake it off. Here they are, the greatest force in the history of wrestling. Toxic Attraction, baby! Accompanied by their leader, their mentor, Britt Baker. Looking great with all the gold around their waists. JC Jane, Britt Baker accompanying their friend to ringside. This will be good. This will be great.
And guys, I hope Santa was good to you this morning. Oh, he's always good to me, Cole.
Look at that. All style, all class, all sass. We have not seen a dominant women's duo like Toxic Attraction in quite some time. Good luck to Peyton Royce. She's going to need it against Candice LeRae. But of course, never underestimate your opponent. Always expect the unexpected. Kick to the knees. And now followed up by another kick. But Peyton Royce blocks it. Setting Candice LeRae hanging on the ropes. But LeRae, elbow to the face. Grabs her up for the suplex. Down goes Peyton. JC Jane liking what she's seen already. But Peyton no-sells it completely. Raking the eyes. Gotta fight dirty. And now, leg sweep. Kai referee, she's trying to choke her out. Admonish her. Leg drop. Leg split, leg drop, whatever you like to call it. Pretty much the same thing. Candice rolls up. Go for an elbow strike, but Peyton Royce blocks it. A few chops here and there. And now a springboard body cross. Picking up Candice LeRae now. What a devastating slap to the face. Sending Peyton there, hanging on by the ropes. Targeting the arm. Billie Kay not liking what she's seeing. She's trying to offer words of encouragement to her friend. But Candice LeRae sets her up for the neck breaker. And now targeting the neck. Rolling neck snap indeed. Targeting the leg. Picking up her opponent. What has Candice LeRae got in mind? She's got kicks and punches. Followed by a hurricanrana.
She's starting to look concerned.
And she picks her opponent up again. What she got in mind? Drop kick, but Peyton Royce sidestep it. Nice leg strike to the face. Picking up the poisonous pixie. Chops, bitch slaps. Followed up by an uppercut. Draggy, very smart. Mind your surroundings. If Peyton Royce tried to pin Candice LeRae right there, would have been a rope break. Here we go. Counter two. Candice kicks out. The match goes on. Come on, Candice LeRae. Show the world why you're the meanest woman in the business. Candice LeRae is so hot. So talented. Uh-oh. No, no, no. Come on. Do something, JC Jane. Do something, Britt Baker. Never mind. Candice LeRae with the German suplex. Dragging her away from the ropes. Is she going to go for the crossface? Or the Wicked Stepsister? She ain't going for none because Peyton blocks it. Strike to the midsection. And sets up Candice LeRae for the neck breaker. Into the cover. 1, 2. Whoosh! That was close. That was really close. Candice kicking out at 2.99 seconds. For a second there I thought she was going to lose. Come on, Candice, do something. Britt Baker, JC Jane, distract the referee. Come on! Oh no! Leg split. Come on, referee. Somebody do something. Another leg split, but Candice rolls out. Oh, nice sidestep there. Going for a spit slap, but nobody home. Spinning roundhouse kick into the cover. Oh no! 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 Oh, bad luck to Candice LeRae. Peyton Royce breaking the hot momentum that Toxic Attraction has been on as of lately. Congratulations, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Damn you! But congratulations nonetheless. But you won't win the women's tag team bouts. No, sorry, Bob. You will not win them because JC Jane and Candice LeRae will retain their women's tag team belts at the NWA Sold Out pay-per-view. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming up to our main event 5-man match. R-Truth, Hurricane, Bryan, Kendrick, Dolph Ziggler, Vader. Whoever wins this match will become the new #1 contender to face Randy Savage for the television championship. Because the rivalry between Rick Rude and Randy Savage, that's over now. Ever since their TLC match on the last episode of Saturday Night, it has come to an end. We have to move on to give opportunities to other wrestlers that want a shot and are more deserving of the shot. And the Macho Man Randy Savage will be joining me on commentary very, very soon. I'm a one man with a plan, the Brian Kendrick, making his way to the ring. That man is cold, he is calculating, and if anything, he definitely has a plan to secure himself a victory here tonight and become the new #1 contender for the WCW Television Championship. But will it pay off? Because remember, this isn't a one-on-one match. This isn't a triple threat. This isn't a fatal four-way. This is a fatal 5-way match. Anything could happen, and plans need to change and adapt accordingly. And sometimes plans won't even work at all. So Brian Kendrick better adapt accordingly or have a lot of luck on his plate. Dolph Ziggler, the self-proclaimed super perfect being, the man who's had quite a bit of bad luck ever since the beginning of WCW Universe mode. He's been relegated to WCW Saturday Night for months and months and months, pretty much a year or so. That I'm not trying to diss Saturday Night here. It's a great show. It is, but he's the only one that hasn't really escaped from Saturday Night to branch out onto Thunder or Nitro. He's only branched out once on Nitro on a very rare occasion that took place 2 weeks before the Starrcade pay-per-view. But apart from that, he has been, well, his match record has been flippy at best. He's won some, but he's lost some. In fact, he's lost a lot more matches than he has winning them. But I still see potential within this young man. That's why I'm trying to give him every opportunity there is available. But there's only so much that I can do. He's got to meet me halfway. He's got to want it. He's got to want to succeed. He's got to want to be a top player here in WCW. Just like the Hurricane, the man who came close to nearly beating Rick Rude and inserting himself into that TLC television title match at the 100th episode of WCW that took place 2 weeks ago, but alas, it was not meant to be when the Hurricane lost to Rick Rude. But here he is, having another shot, another opportunity to secure himself a title shot for Macho Man's Television Championship. Will he get it done? I have no clue. When it comes down to it, it's going to be not only just luck, but who really wants it more, while also being very skilled and methodical. That's all it is, really. Vader! It's Vader time! I think if anyone has to be the odds-on favorite here to win this fatal 5-way match, it'd have to be this man right here, Big Van Vader. He is agile, he is ruthless, he is stiff, he is dominant, and he's the powerhouse of the group. I think he's going to be my pick to win this fatal 5-way man match. Just being straight up honest with you guys. I should be neutral, but I think Vader's going to win. He's going to squash everyone, and he's going to win, even if it's going to be an unpredictable match. He's going to win. And if he doesn't, well, I'll be the first to admit that I was wrong. I have no problem admitting that once it's been proven to be. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the main event of WCW Saturday Night Fatal 5-Way match. Whoever wins this will become the new #1 contender to face Randy Savage for the Television Championship at the NWO Sold Out pay-per-view, as well as face the champion in a non-title match on the next episode of WCW Saturday Night. Right, we're just gonna we just gotta wait for our truth to come out, and then this fatal 5-way match can begin.
Oh, this is my favorite.
Here we go! Our truth, he's been on the rolls of lately, defeating Sid Vicious this past week on Monday Nitro. He's defeated Candice Jack. He's been working out wins left, right, and center. He definitely earns an opportunity to secure himself the #1 contendership for the television title. What's up?
You can get with this, or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till they necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Limited times I'll be busting.
So good, man. So good. My claim fame.
One of the baddest young brothers step foot.
You tell it like it is, our truth.
You can better believe I take it off the show shop bet.
What's up?
What's up? What's
Not many notice that he is a former world champion, having won the NWA title twice in the early 2000s when TNA was first beginning. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, joining me on commentary right now, the WCW television champion, the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Randy Savage, always a pleasure to have you here on commentary with me. Well, let me tell you something here, one. I love commentating with you when I'm not out there killing it in the ring. Indeed, Savage, congratulations on winning the Champion vs. Champion match at Thunder this past week. And tell me, who do you want to win in this fatal 5-way man match? Do you have a particular favorite? Do you have a particular someone that you want to win? Well, I don't really know yet. I mean, anything can go. Expect the unexpected, like you keep saying. Vader could be a good opponent. Did it again. Dolph Ziggler, the Hurricane, R-Truth, D. Brian Kendrick. I don't care. Because whoever wins here, they're not gonna take my television championship. Ooh, yeah! Very smart, very confident, very cocky, but very warranted. You are a fighting champion, Randy Savage, and you have proven yourself over these past few months ever since winning the television title at the Bash at the Beach pay-per-view. Vader being thrown over the top rope, and now sent out Matt Slam with the Hurricane, going for the cover, but the Dolph Ziggler kicks out. It's absolutely insane here, one. Insane is an understatement. Neckbreaker by R-Truth. Dolph Ziggler, a little bit of trash talking. What do you think of Dolph Ziggler, Randy Savage? Oh, look at Vader go. That's gotta hurt. Help Brian Kendrick be able to breathe after that. R-Truth taking it to Dolph Ziggler to self-proclaim. Super perfect beat, sending him over his top rope. Well, as you said, Dolph Ziggler, he's had a bit of a flipsy start in WCW. He's won some, but he's lost a lot more matches than he did winning them. But this is his shot if he really wants it. Throwing R-Truth over the top turnbuckle down to the floor. The Hurricane, swinging neckbreaker. Many people thought that the Hurricane was breaking up the count, and the match continues. Vader taking it to the Brian Kendrick at ringside. Famous sir by Dolph Ziggler. You know what? Fuck Vader. I'm gonna go for Dolph Ziggler. I was gonna pick Vader, but I'm gonna pick Dolph Ziggler. He needs this win. He really does. And I'm the boss. I can do whatever I like. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, I don't have a winner. It doesn't really matter, like I said, who wins. I'm gonna beat them no matter what at the NWO Sold Out pay-per-view. Vader and the Brian Kendrick brawling at ringside there. Dolph Ziggler with the crossbody there. And now taking it to the Hurricane. He really wants it, doesn't he? In for the cover. Two. Oh, so close, so close. He was only about a second away from winning that one. Indeed, Randy Savage, indeed. Look at Ziggler. It's like a fire's been lit under him. He really wants this. He believes that by winning here today and becoming the #1 contender for your television title, that this could really rejuvenate his career. Well, I'm all for it. Even if you put me in the match with all these competitors, I'd still come out on top in the end. Bold, Savage. But I had everything to doubt you. Pendulum backbreaker by the Hurricane. R-Truth setting Vader to the turnbuckle. Dolph Ziggler is still out, but the Hurricane did. He struck to the face. So are you glad that you're done with Rick Rude? You're damn right sorry. You're damn right I'm glad to be done with Rick Rude. Don't get me wrong, Ant One. Facing Rick Rude has been great. It has been a challenge. Months of mind games of brawling in and out of ringside. But there comes a time when you get sick of him and you want to double pin. Double pin is going to win. Oh, Hurricane nearly won there. Same with Vader. But as I was saying, there comes a point where you get sick of facing the same opponent over and over, and you want someone else to have a shot at the television belt. Hurricane going for the cover. Referee, 2. The Hurricane wins. The Hurricane wins. Well, I'll be damned. The Hurricane wins. Congratulations to the Hurricane. Well, match, I'm out of here for the night at 1. See you next time. See you, Macho Man Randy Savage. Thanks for stopping by. Always a pleasure. Congratulations to the Hurricane, the true underdog here in World Championship Wrestling. He wanted a shot at the television belt more than anything. His passion, his fire, his determination ultimately helped him succeed. And he is now the new #1 contender. You gotta love it. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is another end to the stream, another end to WCW Saturday Night. Thank you so much to everyone that tuned in live, and a big thank you to those that might watch the stream on demand or on replay, whatever you like to call it, when a stream is no longer live anymore. Next week, I am back to streaming Red Dead Redemption 2, where we'll be starting the end game session with Chapter 6 of Beaver Hollow. And until then, have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you all next week. This has been your boy, the Ant One, signing out. Thanks for stopping